Hello everyone, it's me. I just got off of my day job, smacked on my wig, put on my little eyebrows and some lip gloss, and we're ready for the vlog. So the last business vlog that I put out, which was episode 4, this is episode 5. I didn't have the budget at the time to subscribe for my P.O. box. And the first time that I was trying to do it impulsively, I had only had enough to do 3 months, and I would have had to renew it, ultimately paying more because for the box that I'm getting, it's $48 for 3 months and $84 for 6 months. So even if I was to renew it after 3 months, it would still be extremely expensive. So this time we're getting a 6-month P.O. box. I already filled out everything. I'm gonna finish frying my chicken, and then I'm gonna show you what I ended up getting printed out, and basically give an overview of what my process was for applying for a P.O. box, why I got a P.O. box, which I kind of explained in the last video, and all of those things. If you're interested in that, go ahead and stay tuned. Later. This is my iced coffee. This is my macaroni and cheese and my fried chicken breast. It's giving very much I'm my own Starbucks. It's giving very much I'm my own personal chef. It's giving very much because as far as I'm concerned, this is iced coffee that I get from the drive-thru at Dunkin' Donuts. This is the iced cold brew with almond milk that I get from Dunkin' Donuts. As far as I'm concerned, it's giving extreme penny pinchers because I need to put as much money as possible into the growth of my business and my savings. Period. And when I get my budget together and cinched, you better believe I'm gonna be adding that segment onto this channel. So I had to do a phone call really quick. I'm gonna finish eating this and then we're gonna head over to the post office to get the keys to my P.O. box. I'm gonna show you what I got. Okay, so I'm finally leaving to head out. And so I'm just gonna explain to you guys the forms that I have on me and what all I had to do. 1, why get a P.O. box? For me personally, where I'm staying right now, the lease that I'm in, several reasons, but firstly, the lease that I'm in, I'm not planning to keep, so it doesn't make any sense to keep changing up my address. Where I could just get my mail, because I know I'm going to be moving in the same area, just in a different place. So getting a P.O. box would help avoid that confusion of having to change my address every time I move, because I can treat my P.O. box as a shipping address. And another reason, and the main reason, is privacy. You know what I mean? You don't want to be sending out your personal address if you can avoid it. And so my plan right now was to just, last time I could only afford 3 months. This time I saved up, and so now I was able to put down for 6 months of a P.O. box space, which is bomb because I'm hoping to be able to make that payment back in sales. And also just kind of make the best of that address as well for other things, just to protect my privacy. So I went onto the USPS website and I checked out their different rates. They have a bunch of different sizes and stuff like that, depending on what you may need it for. However, if you do end up getting something that is bigger than the size of whatever it is, they explain all this on the website also. If you get something that's bigger than the size of your mailbox, they'll either put a key inside of there for you to find the corresponding mailbox with that key so that you can get what you need, or, which they do that with my mailbox here, or they'll just put a notice inside of your box and you have to go to the clerk and collect your mail. So if you're stressing about the size of the box, I wouldn't so much worry about it if you don't mind having to go to the clerk within, obviously, like business hours to get the mail that you need. The bigger the space, the more that they can hold there. And sometimes the PO boxes in the lobby area have longer business hours than the day-to-day post office. So that's the biggest thing. So you go on there, you fill out the form, pick the box that you want, and I ended up printing it out so that I could show it to them, but you reserve your box, right? And then after you reserve your box, you go there and it says you'll need to activate your PO box within 30 days to begin using it. Just visit the post office where you reserved your box and bring 2 forms of acceptable identification. One form of ID must contain photograph and the other form must confirm your physical address. If you also need to bring your form, 1093 and customer agreement available print here, which I also printed out, which is pretty much just a form saying you agreed. You know what I mean? Just this is the PO box. These are the specs. These are the requirements. These are the regulations, etc., etc. And you go there, you give them the form, and they're gonna give you the keys, and you're good to go. But I'm assuming if you don't activate it within those 30 days, you just lose out. I'm not even sure how financially that works, but I'm not trying to figure that out. I'm not trying to see what happens because I got a business to run and I have things that I need to be doing. So, period. Okay, also the lighting is super poor in here, but I got my keys. They gave me some keys for it, and they just pretty much said that I'm multitasking. They pretty much said that if I needed to add anyone to have access to my mailbox, then I would just have to go to them and bring the person so that we could both show our IDs and they can know that it's like legit and things like that. Pretty much just confirming that the key works, which it does, and that's it. Okay, y'all, so I also just left the vendor going over my invoice and things of that nature. So now I'm pretty much done with everything that I needed to do from a administrative standpoint today, so that's dope. And that was it. That was a cute little vlog, the little follow-up, because I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, get to it. Get to the bag. Do what you got to do. Invest into your business. Was it hurting me when I had to pay for this box? Absolutely. But am I about to run it up and make that money back? Absolutely. And it's just giving. It's very much giving that, period.